have this controller wired, not as a wireless controller, which is weird, because I kind of think he really loud in the back of the spot, behind me to an underground peasant climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Struggles is born and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the legs living. I do it for the one that died but fed niggas. With soul food flowed and stock my bed kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they barely imitated. Train flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper captain. The alpha and omega promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones that ever living. Imagine if I didn't make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the side by my city. You probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. 6 hours every day. I'm sure I get it. Most times people are playing games average an hour or 2 at a time, and as they are too, it is rare for people, I guess, to sit down and play.
Ain't no mileage of $4 can't figure the road I travel. Don't gravel it, probably baffle it. They scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist grip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos, knocking doors that no bangles. Without a tango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy. I need a brace. I am money. I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca kid. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, boy. No, we undefeated. What you heard, let's heard. We ain't talking about extra with a slam, extra acting bad. Pull a life parades on the raise, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag. Young Cruiser King, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extra on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extra on the way.
So overall, it is my recommend this controller for a price tag of $200. However, I have a hard time recommending any controller that costs $200 or more. These premium controllers are targeted towards a small niche audience who don't mind paying extra money for the features that are here, or even the more premium travel case, the controller itself. While it is nice, your button layout, have the hair trigger back, or even the extra buttons on kind of the bottom of the controller. I don't know if that's going to be enough to put people over the edge and drop $200 on a controller when I don't know if the features really set it that far apart from regular controllers that just don't look my favorite controllers ever made. But let me know what you guys think about this one down below. I'll always give Sony credit. There was thought around quality that was put into the controller. I just wish the big drawback of the battery life for just regular sets was improved on and not actually set back. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top 3, I'm not number 1, how can you post that? I would have proud the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how can you post that? I would have proud the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past.
The PS5 has been out long enough now. There are quite a few controller options that make specific for it. There are 4 different ones that I've got my hands on, tried out, made full videos on, and now I want to have all those 4 controllers go head to head. The official first-party DualSense Edge, the Scuff Reflex, the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro, and most recently that I've covered, the Victrix Pro VFG. We're going to look at what features all these controllers have in common, what each of them does differently about them, what makes each controller does uniquely to varying price points. I think it makes each one an investment for you potentially, and ultimately which ones I find myself personally reaching for the most. I'll get some specific features. One distinction I do want to make about these Pro controllers right away is that you can kind of broadly narrow them down into 2 different camps. One, are controllers that still maintain a lot of the features that the regular DualSense offers. The DualSense Edge is able to do this because it's the first party option designed to do that in the first place. And the Scuff Reflex is also an option that may get rid of some features, but still keeps a lot of them intact. The fact that it is effectively a fine usage
gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
Something that is going to work across your entire library of games, both for single-player and person experiences, and competitive ones. DualSense Edge and Scope Reflex are going to really want to look a little more at. If, on the other hand, you don't mind sticking with the stock DualSense system as a way to experience and play single-player focused games, and then switch over to a Pro controller for when the situation actually calls for it, well, then the lowering PC Pro and the Victrix Pro EFG starts to make some more sense. In terms of special features shared across all these controllers, but maybe some differences, they all feature removable back buttons and some more. They all
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sewell. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The handoff to Ford up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they turn to Ford. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Resting on with buttons, there's not going to be any chance of accidentally clicking them, and the goal is going to be intentionally pressing them when you need to do so. Now, as far as swappable statements go, most of these controllers are actually pretty similar in terms of the options they have to offer. The Scope Reflex is the most one with the silver rest.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. Do you think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Here's Prescott. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
The distance edge does at least give you a way to easily swap.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Because instead of being a toggle that you switch between different modes,
Fields it right around the goal line.
pull the trigger out before you want it to stop, and then release the mechanism to be set on that mode. It's a thing that works, but if you want to quickly swap between different trigger pull styles, it just feels kind of awkward. And at the end of the day, I think it's just the least hit.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Finding room at midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his. The absolute devastating effect.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second and 9 now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to...
And no one's enjoying it, to be honest. It's fun to play with your friends because you get a laugh, but the game itself is just not a great game right now. Some of the gunfights feels good, but it just doesn't feel very fast, and that's one of the main issues that they have right now. I really hope.
So, believe it or not, in 2023, we'll be getting the AirPods Pro 3. But do not
back at their own 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott to throw it. And he hits that one incomplete there. The Cowboys had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
On second down now, Sewell. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd and 2, Prescott.
Bro, what the fuck?
Incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Sewell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they said? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lamb. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. His third touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Picture yourself somewhere in the middle.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Now Jones. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And out across midfield down to the 45. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Yeah, boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
They run with 4. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No push for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. He finds his man complete. That's 4th. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Ford. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. Point after, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles.
with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive Dallas.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's going to loft one, deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. This is 4th. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Riley. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
I feel like he a lot like me. This son a lot like me too, but it just took a lot of time.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
That's a lot of days, a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of years.
Final play of the half. Prescott trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, he saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! C.D. Lamb, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You don't grow older, we start to feel like we know more than our parents, but we can kind of we feel like we gaining an understanding of life and we learning as we go. Just like they learn as they
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 7, Jones Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got touchdown.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home?
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, it's 4th. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Right back to him on first down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Off the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
They'll try to run for it with 4. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And they work this out past the 25. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. first down. Prescott. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb with career touchdown number 156. That ties him with Terrell Owens for 5th all-time. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Oh my God.
Taken in. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Some type of purchase that's going to make me feel like every day I'm working is working for. Got it, it's okay. I might have drove it myself, right after the hood, and took it down and take it back home. Take it back home. Hey, I'm just saying the truth,
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. That pass complete to Moore. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Now a handoff up the middle. Sewell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 26. Up the middle they go. Sewell. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run on first down. Sewell. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. I seen so many quarterbacks be dropped in the first round and just after 3 years they go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming and down he goes. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. To try again after the sack. Jones, he's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, 89 yards. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it like total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Now Prescott. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott now. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? And you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this was pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Prescott. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Brett Favre ran it, Steve Young ran it, Joe Montana had ran it. I think Shanahan's ran a version of it with John Elway when they won in Denver. So it was just took time and
Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Cowboys, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Let's go. Next good time. I wish I would have known.
I just thought about that. So, like, what Jack was so simple. Just, can't nobody really it's so great. And both of y'all had Andy Reid. Andy Reid drafted both of y'all, which says a lot about him. He understands talent. He know how to find. He know where to place you on the field so you can be always an advantage. It's not. I was actually thinking this year, Andy won the Super Bowl. He only got 2. It's like 4 or 5 NFC championship games. Every year y'all was in the AFC championship game. He was in the NFC championship game. It was close. Might be the greatest coach of all time. He doesn't have to win championships to be considered. You know, I understand. I want to see it before I leave.
Could have had that.
Yeah, baby, that's precious. That's precious.
But how was it though, man? It was fun. It was dog. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely an experience that I think every football player should want to be a part of.
Right.
You know, just the hard work that you put in, obviously, throughout the whole season, OTAs, training camp, and then you get to like the playoffs, like which is obviously hard. You know, you win those games, and you go to the Super Bowl. You play in the Super Bowl. It's like cameras everywhere. It's like while you're playing, they're taking pictures.
Right.
You see flashes all over the place. It's like crazy experience. But I just don't like how they do the commercials. Like the wait time, like say for instance, in regular season,
Yeah.
you know how like they do the TV breaks?
Yeah.
It's like quick, 30 seconds.
Right.
Super Bowl, it's
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
For real, y'all be sitting there waiting.
Bro, because like, you know the Super Bowl commercials are crazy.
Yeah.
You know how long
I never thought about
So it's like you're standing on the field for like so long, and it's like, bro, I just want to play football.
Right. Okay, it's a lot they come along with.
Exactly. But when you win, though, feel like JC that night. Feel good that night. It was a good time. Like,
You ready to play the game? You ready to play the game? That didn't surprise none of us watching this. Fox was fortunate enough to broadcast that Super Bowl, and so we was right there watching it, right down the spot live. I think I seen y'all before the game. We came up to before the game, and we dapped up. And so, yeah, so that was a blessing for me to not really be there, but to be in training camp with y'all and see y'all in 2017 when I was interning, and to have Fox give me a call and gave me the opportunity to be on that platform and to broadcast y'all in that Super Bowl. It was like kind of full surface for me.
special, man.
Full circle, yeah, that was dope.
So you leave Atlanta, you have to deal with some stuff.
Yeah.
You go to Philly. Let's talk about Philly. How was your time there? Like, what was your mindset going into Philly?
Yeah, well, of course, I always wanted to play for Andy Reid. I always wanted to play for the coach. Because, I'll be honest, Donovan McNabb, when he was with Andy in Philly, man, I used to watch their film just to see the play calls, and I'm like, they keep it so simple. Like, it was like everything they did worked. And so I just always admired him as a play caller. And studied and researched him, and then when he called, when I was waiting for a phone call from one of the teams when I came home from prison, he called, and I'm like, he don't need me. He got Donovan. He already drafted Kevin Cobb in the second round, and so I go to Philly and I just learn how to play quarterback a whole different way. Like, just the way of teaching is like you almost got to be the teacher, and you got to learn this to a point where you can talk it back to me and understand it. So I never really engaged in football terminology, concepts of the game, understanding why we doing certain why we running these plays. Like you got to understand, you got to know why we running these plays. I knew it, but it was more in detail, and so I just became a better quarterback in Philly. The city embraced me when I got there. It took a while. But the city embraced me when I got there. The food is great. Philadelphia is amazing.
Philly fans are crazy.
My wife is from Philly. My wife from Philly, so we was home. She was with her family. Like it just ain't get no better than that. It just felt like home instantly. And I didn't even start my first year.
Who was the starter?
Donovan started that year. Kevin Cobb was the backup, and then I was number 3. Just kind of worked my way in.
Underdog fans. It's almost like me playing football, but in a fantasy app. They've got support from heavy hitters like Kevin Durant, Slim Reaper, Mark Cuban, who we all know Dallas Mavericks, and the Chainsmokers. Best of all, they're available almost everywhere in the USA and Canada, including California, Florida, and Texas. And since Underdog supports needed to be said, y'all need to go check them out ASAP.
Ride with your favorite NFL players, or least favorite players for the entirety of the 2023 NFL season. Here's my riding with this season. Debo Sanders. I got him upward of 125.5 receiving yards this season. Josh Allen, he's an absolute dog. I got Josh Allen throwing upward of 32.5 passing touchdowns this season. You can come join me through using the promo code CHEER.
Go download the app and visit the website and see for yourselves. Must be 18 years or older and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Are you concerned with your play? All you gotta do is call 1-800